Greetings viewer, Inks here. Hopefully the mic quality is better in this video. I've changed my setup a little. Anyways, today I'm gonna show you a build for fighting gogmazios. I made this build to be more air focused. We will have about 45 to 85% affinity in the air, depending on our weapon and RNG luck. So with that said, here's the build. We have full critical boost, attack boost 1, critical eye 1, airborne 1, weakness exploit 5, agitator 5, constitution 3, counter strike 3, maximum might 3, quick shade 3, burst 2, peak performance 1, speed eating, oil slit mobility, and shock absorber. We're also using 3 set bonuses: Ebony Odogaron's power, Fulgurant's will, and Gogma Apocalypse. If I could roll it on my weapon, we would also have the Lord Soul group skill. Speaking of weapon, as you can see, my weapons aren't perfect, but the main thing you need to be efficient is at least 1 sharpness boost EX and 1 affinity boost EX. That way we negate the -10 affinity from the crafting, and we only need to sharpen between phases. The best weapon we could have gotten would have been 2 attack boost EX, 2 affinity boost EX, and 1 sharpness boost EX. With that weapon we would have hit 85% affinity in the air. Normally I don't like to use Fulgurant's will, but for an aerial build it can be super strong. The reason it's so strong is because we have a constant uptime of maximum might in the air, if we space our attacks correctly. So, here are the decorations. Normally, I would have left the 1 slot decorations open for you guys to choose what you want, but in this build we need at least 3 levels of constitutions. So I only have 1 slot left open for you guys to pick what you want. I have speed eating in mind. The reason we need 3 constitution is that we want to have maximum might active in the air all the time. If we don't have at least 3 levels of constitution, the extra stamina gauge will almost drain from just vaulting into the air, and we will lose max might with our first attack. But if we have 3 constitution, we have about half of the smaller stamina gauge left. I will now show you some clips of the difference. First, I'm gonna show you without constitution 3. You see, the stamina gauge almost drains by just jumping into the air. And when you use the first attack, you lose maximum might. Now, I have constitution 2 active. You see, the stamina gauge is still there, and you can do it, but you need to space very, very super efficient. So it's really hard to keep it up. You see, even with really wide spacing, we still drain the stamina gauge. Now we have constitution 3 active. See, we have a lot of stamina left. You can almost take a dodge in between also. It's easier to space the attacks if you have all the insects, because you get the longer attack, so you can drain more stamina, and you also get launched more into the air. Other than that, the build is pretty standard. We use Ebony Odogaron for burst boost and Gogma for elemental boost. Also in this build, we don't need to use an RNG talisman. We can just use the crafted weakness exploit 2. I have a rarity 5 talisman equipped with critical eye 1 and weakness exploit 1. My talisman also have a 3 slot decoration, so I could slot in 1 more weakness exploit. You can use anything you like as long as it has 1 3-slot decoration, and either weakness exploit or agitator. As a last note, it's not necessary to max out Counter-Strike. You can swap the decoration for anything you like. Stamina Surge is a good substitute and will help you with the aerial side of the build. So, that's the build. I hope you will enjoy it as much as I enjoyed making it. Any feedback will be appreciated. Have a good hunt, and may the RNG gods bless you as they have as hard as they have ignored me. See you in the next one.